Welcome to Top Secret Marketing, where we use ChatGPT to elevate your marketing and stay ahead of the competition. This is part four of a multi part series where I'm building a brand from scratch, step by step, using ChatGPT. You're more than welcome to join us here, but if you like a little bit more context, I will also link to the first video here as well. All right, so far we have our idea, which we've refined using ChatGPT. We also have our audience, and we have a pretty good understanding of their pain, of what that persona might want in their solution, and how they might want their problem solved. So, really, what we're doing here today is we're trying to figure out what type of product or service we should deliver to best provide value to the end user or to our personas. Before we go too much further, one of the things we do want to double check is if we have a good understanding of the market and a good understanding of our personas or our target audience. That's going to help to make sure that when we're creating this product or when we're having ChatGPT create this product for us, it's going to give us the best results back. As always, we're going to use the fundamentals, and we're also going to use a little bit of Google Trends data to help verify this for us. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to verify that the problem is worth solving, meaning the pain is intense enough for the individuals that they are actually going out to try and find information on a solution. The other thing is this market underserved? Is there an ineffective or inefficient solution? Helping us to better understand and identify that gap, and also make sure that we're on the right track with how we're trying to solve this. The other thing I'm looking at is the industry growing, shrinking? Is this a mature market? How are we going to approach this? If you've seen the other videos, we've started to approach these. We already have some answers to these, but we're going to double check this, verifying that ChatGPT is providing us information that's accurate and current. What we have so far is we have our demographics, we have our personas, we have our pain points for each. We also have some objections. So that's giving us a little bit of insight into their mind, how they solve problems, what types of solutions they're looking for, and what types of solutions may not be in line with what they're looking for. The other thing that we know about them is we know some of their psychographics and we understand some of their patterns. So their buying behaviors, what they're doing. Again, all from ChatGPT. So what we're going to do now is we're going to double check this. We're going to prove the pain and we're going to prove the need for a solution. So what I'm looking for is that proof of pain. I'm looking to make sure that this is not just a one-off thing. This is not something that only I have identified. And I also want to prove the need for a solution, meaning people are looking for a solution. They're looking for some sort of help. We're going to use our old friend Google Trends. Couple charts to look at here. We have search terms that we're looking at how to brand and how to start a business compared to each other. This is over the last since 2004. So we're looking over a pretty good time frame. The trend is up. In particular, it's up over the last couple of years. There have been a lot of new businesses created. And when I dig a little bit deeper, looking towards the search terms that are related, you can see, or the related queries, you can see people are looking for how to brand your business or how to brand yourself. So they're looking for help in those particular areas. And then also, related to how to start a business, you can see how to start a blog business, how to start a food truck, like that. So doesn't come right out and tell us their problems, but there's a lot that we can infer. For example, how to start a business with no money is pretty obvious, but how to start a blog business might mean that that person's looking for something more part time. Perhaps they have a skill set in that area. Maybe they don't understand the business side of things, but maybe they already know how to blog. So there's a lot of things that we can start to understand, but the main piece here that we're looking at is that upward trend, saying that people are looking for more information on this, and this is something that obviously is not being fully satisfied. Now that we've identified that there is in fact a market and we do have at least an understanding of some of the pain that is in the market, we don't know if it's our audience that experiences that pain just yet, but we do know that there are target audiences or segments within or our demographic that would have that type of pain and would be looking to have it solved. So that's a good starting spot. The next thing here is we want to identify the actual problem. So building a brand is expensive, it's time consuming, it requires a significant skill set, and often once it's done, it's set in stone. And the only way to redo that is to actually have an entire rebrand, which is something that tends to be very expensive and tends to be very complex. That in mind, we're going to jump over to ChatGPT, hopefully to identify a solution for the perfect product. And again, we're going to use our equation model. So bring with you, if you're following along, your gap, the unique value proposition, your customer needs, and then the two unique selling propositions that we developed last time. That's going to provide us the products, and we are going to jump right in. Welcome over to ChatGPT. What we've got so far is our prompt in here. What we need to provide it is our gap or opportunity in the market, our two distinct unique selling propositions for our two personas, and a unique value proposition with our customer needs. So we're going to go ahead and provide that information from our spreadsheet, our top three customer needs. Okay, so now we've got our prompt in here. We've got our gap and our opportunity, our value prop, our top three customer needs, and our unique selling propositions for persona A and persona B. Let's see what ChatGPT kicks back. Perfect. And just like that, we have our key features and benefits, step-by-step guidance, personalized strategy creation, cross-platform accessibility. Awesome. Educational resources. Yep. ROI tracking. Complete personalized guide to brand and marketing strategy development. Awesome. And we have a secondary product here as well. Deep dive analytics and predictive modeling. This is a good starting spot for our product. We'll go ahead and copy this over to the spreadsheet and move on to the next step. It's getting faster. So with that solution, what we have is something that solves our audience's problems. It's something that solves it in the way that they want to solve, meaning it's fast, it's structured, and it can be tailored. It's unique to them. And it also has additional benefits that maybe they don't know they need now, but will appreciate later on. Pretty straightforward. Now we have the product. Let's find out where we are at. We have our idea, our audience, our gap. We have what makes our product unique. We actually have a product that is now created or crafted towards the solution that our particular target audience wants. And now it's just a matter of creating the strategy to share that message out with them that we have the solution they've been looking for. From there, obviously, it's building and launched. There's a link down below that is classified where you will get a reward just for filling it out. It's a Google form. There's only one shot at it. I'm not going to send you an email on the confirmation form. You will see a link and you can download that from there. With that in mind, if this is helpful and this is useful, don't forget to like and subscribe.